What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, What's Up G, back with another banger, and I am the best reporting on hip hop and entertainment. Now, listen, Drake has recently been in the news for breaking a deal with Kick for $3.4 million to weekly stream on Kick. Now, we've seen the build up for this with the Adin Raw streams and whatnot, but he's been doing some of the weirdest stuff that we've seen. Now, we're gonna look at this from my man Marcus at work. He been killing it on YouTube. We're gonna react to that, but then we're gonna talk again at the end of the stream about what I believe Drake is planning and how I kind of knew this thing was coming in the future, and why everybody was like, why did I stop making music and then create a platform for myself? I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret.
Welcome back to Marcus at Work Media. So Drizzy, Adin Ross did another. Welcome back to Marcus at Work Media. So Drizzy, Adin Ross did another live stream with Steak. I thought this was a one-off thing, but apparently not. They are back again for more giveaways, but forget the giveaways. Not concerned about that piece. I'm concerned about all the weird awkwardness going on in between the giveaways, right?
Right.
If you don't recall last time, they were spraying each other with cologne and they were saying a lot of questionable statements to each other as if they are in some kind of relationship, some type of situational ship. And the level of glazing from Adin Ross would put academics to shame.
Obviously, I have a co-host for this evening.
Are we in a cloud? What is this?
And we
What
have
is this?
surprises for you. Because you're my brother.
Thank you.
So-
Hobbs. What is it?
Well, we got you, obviously, a Carby Musk candle from Better World Fragrance House. Welcome.
Okay, it smells like you actually. Wow.
That's the point.
So even the beginning of the video, things start out weird, right?
Remember when we said, a lot of entertainers are getting attacked with the zesty spirit? Who said? I think academics was doing all that weird stuff, and somebody reacted to it and was like, "Yo, a lot of our entertainers are getting attacked by the zesty spirit." Now we already know Adin Ross has the zesty spirit in him. You get what I'm saying? Which is nothing wrong with it. Like, I like Adin Ross. He cool. Like, for whoever he is, he cool. Like, I look at him like a young man who, came up real fast and he's young, and this is how him and his friends act. What they do behind closed doors is his business, and I accepted him for that. Now, with Drake, birds of a feather flocking with him, it says a lot, and then he's going to do a lot of the same zesty stuff that he be doing. And honestly, it's kind of OD, and I don't want to hear nothing really inner city rap related from this guy anymore. Keep going though.
Drake shows up, decided to bring a basket of gifts like it's a romantic picnic to show appreciation. And then the type of gifts that he has is kind of strange, man. This is not normal gifts, man.
That's a box for it there.
Oh, thanks.
Part of my sinuses.
Oh.
Allergies are killing me. Springtime.
Me too, bro. Yeah. Now the weather in Toronto, by the way. What the hell? Why is this
Shout out to Reactin. Shout out to Reactin.
reacted?
Hold on a sec. Our new fragrance, Summer Mink, right here.
Oh, you spread on me.
I'm sorry. No?
He gave him a t-shirt, but not a normal t-shirt, a unique chain, and sprayed him with cologne again, even though it didn't seem like he enjoyed the cologne or he thought it smelled good. But hey, listen, let me play it and you will understand what I'm talking about.
I didn't mean
No, it's good. It's good. No, it's really good, bro. I love it.
Also got you a, this probably won't fit you, but maybe for like a ting, if you have like.
Bro got sprayed by the cologne, had it stuck in his eyes and mouth. At no point did he actually smell the cologne and say, yeah, it smells good. He just got himself together because he was in the shadow realm for a second, trying to get himself together and just say, yeah, it smells good. It smells good. He never even like, come on, man.
Lady in your life, I don't know. Lady in your life, but I got you this.
That's Jimmy right there, huh?
Yeah, that's just a picture of me from back in the day.
Okay.
So
I might wear it though. Why does a king have to wear it?
it's a large.
Yeah, it's a cozy outfit I might put on myself, when I want to go to sleep.
It's gonna be tight.
So I'm a large. You trying to be fat?
No, I'm just saying it's gonna be tight. It's like a shrunken large. It's a vintage large.
So it's something to get cozy in and go to sleep in.
Okay, couple questions.
So, like, how come they talking to each other like this is a female and this is a guy, or that's a guy and that's a female? Like, why aren't they talking like two masculine men? I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Honestly, Kendrick Lamar is needed in hip hop because we don't need to be masquerading with these ultra non-masculine men. I'll say we'll keep it PG for YouTube. Yeah.
Why would you give another grown man a shirt with your face on it, and then he's talking about sleeping with it? What? And then why would you give another grown man a chain with an image of your son on it? Maybe if it's a family member, even then it's kind of questionable, but you're giving this to Adin? Are y'all fucking... Okay, side note, let's pause this real quick. Are we gonna
Then they got the little Diddy midget.
pretend like we don't see this midget guy just walking back and forth?
That's what I'm saying, Marcus. Shout out Marcus Media. What is going on? I'm lost.
You did not.
That's what I thought when I
Anyway,
seen
I'm
it.
gonna
Like,
close my
what
eyes.
is going
Can I
on?
guess?
I know you.
Yeah. Is it chaining day?
It is chaining day.
You did not give me an OVO chain.
Well, it is chaining day. It is chaining day, but the OVO chains right now, it's a little bit back up. So I got you this chain of Adonis's face that somebody made me like a long time ago that I never really worn.
Wow.
So
I was about to say that looked like a chain that was
it's
Drake.
not really an OVO chain, but
No, this is great, bro. This is from your heart.
you guys kind of look like.
Really?
No, I mean like whatever, like in this like the picture.
Yeah. I'm not gonna chat. Rate the chain 1 through 10.
Yeah, the chain's kind of hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's not
nah.
the owl, but
Yeah. I mean, that was coming up.
it's the print.
Why Drake keep posturing himself behind Aiden? The chain don't need to be clipped on, but he keep putting his arm behind. Like, why are you so close and comfortable behind Aiden like this?
It's coming though. The owl's coming.
Yeah, it's in the works.
Okay, no, this is great, brother. I'm very grateful for these gifts.
It's in the works.
I didn't bring you anything.
I wish I could zoom in on the chain because the chain's kind of hard. But
You can. You have like 100 cameras over here. Yeah, of course.
All right, so we're gonna pause it right there. I want to leave this with his face just like that next to him, because if you was going to pose next to him with a chain, why you gotta make that face? So I'm gonna tell you what he's posturing to. He's going to now create his own platform. Drake is about to create his own platform on Kick. If y'all haven't noticed, DDG, right? I peeped this. I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on out here. I peeped that DDG maybe 3 years ago started going hard on the internet, then gave him some music. And I said, yo, DDG is dope, but he's not the most talented. I'm not being mean to DDG. I love DDG and I learned a lot from DDG, but I'm about to say something and I need y'all to follow me. I said, he's not the most talented. I said, what happens to hip hop and entertainment when the next Drake or the next Kendrick Lamar has a YouTube channel before they blow up? It breaks the game in half. It kills the game, because now, like, the label has to pay people to promote you. But if I got my own platform, I can promote myself. So then does the label pay me to promote me? Because if I'm doing business with the label, you gonna pay me to promote me. Yeah. You want to pay? You want to promote the entity of Army G? Pay me for it, and I'll put it on the G Reacts channel. That's what was coming down the pike. So him making his Kick deal, which he just announced, he's going to be making $3.4 million a week. Drake will be making $3.4 million a week with Kick to then get on a platform, but he's also going to be creating his own platform. 9 times out of 10 in that deal, Drake is going to have his own channel set up, and it's going to be a platform that he gets to talk about stuff and do things his way. And he should be the biggest streaming platform out there. He should be. He should be the next big thing. But let me tell you what this does to the game. It takes the power out of the label's hands. And this is what I thought was so beautiful. If y'all don't know my story, maybe 2 years ago, I started dropping more music. Then I seen how, a lot of the inner workings of the game went. And I said, yo, to get me out of here, I'm going to need either a huge budget, a lot of luck, or I can do a lot of things myself. And I said, I made a pivot. I said, I'm going to create a platform and I'm going to be DDG. But unlike that, I believe that I'm one of the most talented people in my city. What happens when the most talented person has a platform first? How does that work? Because all the people who had platforms that ended up giving y'all music, they wasn't necessarily the most talented. You get what I'm saying? But what happens when the next huge talented guy, immensely talented guy, already has a platform? Like he's already, like, it's already been written that he gonna get y'all 30 hits over 10 years, right? Like, he was gonna be who he was gonna be. But what if he didn't have to go through the record labels to do it? What if he didn't have to go through all that stuff? What if he had a platform where then if he did deal with record labels, he don't need them? I seen that coming down the pike 2 years ago, and I made a pivot and started making more platform stuff. And I said, we're gonna build the platform, and when we done building the platform, we're gonna turn around and X, Y, and Z. So now that I'm looking at this and I'm seeing like where he's going with it, I'm saying like to myself, I was right. Yeah, I was right. I said this is where the game was going 2 years ago, and I was right. I was right, because now we see with DDG, all the rappers are trying to link up with him. They dying to get on his platform. Now we see with Adin Ross, all the rappers are dying to get on his platform. These are the same guys that they used to make fun of and say that they was broke. Remember, wasn't Soulja Boy destroying academics at first? Who got more money and who need who? And it's like that with all these guys. Like, the streamers don't need the rappers. The rappers need the streamers, and the rappers are still getting off because the streamers still listen to the rappers' music and put them on a pedestal. But besides that pedestal, the rappers ain't got nothing on the streamers, because most of the streamers own their intellectual properties, unlike the rappers. When Adin Ross's deal is up, he can play ping pong with Kick, Twitch, YouTube, Rumble. He gonna go to each one of those companies and have a contract and try to get all of them to beat each other. Drake can't do that, because in the music business, it's like a 5-album contract, 6 album, maybe a 4-album contract or something like that. And you ain't got no leverage after you get your advance. But if you got a platform where you can promote yourself, it gets a little tricky, because then you don't need them. You don't need them. You can get Kick to promote everything you got going on. The same way Steak is promoting Adin Ross and Drake. You get what I'm saying? I need a Max Win tour. It's been chirps that Steak playing that whole joint, and now they together on Steak, and now he's about to do more stuff with Steak. What we talking about? And that's the type money and the type deals that the music industry can't give you. The music industry ain't gonna give you $3.4 million to sit in front of a computer. You ain't getting it. And people got mad at T-Pain about 2 months ago when he said, yo, I don't really feel like going on tour no more. Why would I go on tour when I could wake up every morning, sit in front of a computer, and make way more money? Only thing I'm not touching my fans, so I'm gonna go on tour just to touch my fans. But for real, I was cool just chilling in the crib. So you got to see what's coming down the pike in the future. And I prayed for this day, because I didn't like, as a songwriter, I didn't like the way that artists were being treated. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just the future. Drake and Adin are super weird. You get what I'm saying? The zesty spirit is out. I don't promote stuff like that with the zesty spirit to the kids. But this is what they on. This is what Drake's on. Adin, you cool. Because that's just Adin. That's been Adin. We met Adin like that, and we accepted Adin for that. Drake, he's a poser, acting like he's so many other things. But, I mean, we see who he truly is. All right, so it's your boy, What's Up, G. Let me know what y'all think about this. I gave y'all some gems at the end of this joint, man. All right, but it feels good because I got so much flack from my city, from producers, from my friends, for pivoting and going in this direction. And I knew this was going to happen. And now we in prime position, like a lot of people are. All right, so it's your boy, What's Up, G. Don't forget to drop a like on this, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all feel about this. Let me know what y'all feel about the future of artists and streaming, and let me know about Drake and Adin with the Zesty Spirit. Yeah. If ain't nobody told you they love y'all, I love y'all. I'm out, y'all. Sheesh.